everybody, it's Pixi again. Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Pixi. Here's to another awkward video. Yay! In case... Oh, that was lipstick. There it goes again. In case anybody's wondering, the storm has veered directions, so we're still really not fully 150% sure what's going to happen, and you wouldn't have even guessed, I have words, I promise, off to a great start, Pixi, that there's even a storm out there. I woke up and the sun was shining, and the grass is green, and the orange and palm trees swayed. Except we don't have orange trees. Anyways, Barbra Streisand reference. So, I figured I'd just record instead of doing the dishes, because that's what we do. I have a tiny baby haul. I'm going to turn my phone down. I have a tiny baby haul from Disney today, and I got a package from Prime. And they always say, just tear here, and it never works for me. Anyways, I know exactly what this is. I've been trying to play piano again. I had lessons when I was younger, and my mom played, and my sister and I went to the same teacher. But because I'm so rusty, I need oil, I bought the cheap pack. I got the letter stickers. Because sometimes I can play by ear and it just comes to me, but then I'm like, C, D, E, yeah, sometimes I just can't. So, I got these for my keyboard, and next is headphones so I can play at 3 in the morning without waking up my husband. Because I do things at 3 in the morning. A lot of people don't, but I've always been a night owl. So, it tells you where to put the key stickers, obviously, and those are the stickers. Awesome. I was kind of upset with Amazon though, because our real front door is always bolted shut. It's a screen door and then like a tiny little porch stepping area, and then it goes into the real front door, but that's actually our bedroom. Our bedroom is converted porch. Our house was built in 1974 or something, so the last renters converted into the master bedroom, and that would be my sister. So the door doesn't latch, so my husband bolted it shut because if it's windy and it just slams open and shut and it just wakes us up. It's annoying. So my husband bolted it shut, and there's a hole in the screen from the last hurricane, I believe, and Amazon just shoved the envelope in there so I couldn't reach it without unbolting the whole door. It was just irritating. Like, I'm going to have a sign printed that says, "This is not a drop box, please go around the side," because our driveway is out there, real front door's out there, and yeah, they should actually see where the cars are parked, because that's the actual door we use. Anyways, just had to rant about that. Because it says special instructions, and I'm always like, go around back when I order something off Amazon, and the person who delivers it still does it. And Amazon doesn't leave your feedback option once you get your package delivered. So we went to Disney today, despite the impending doom, supposedly. We just treat it like a regular day, as we are pass holders. The Food and Wine Festival started. So you get this little passport guy, and it has stickers. There. It has stickers for each booth that you visit. There are different lands, or like nations, and they have their own little, like, it's almost like a food truck style. So they have their own little food booths, and you can try different drinks from around the world, and some are local. Like, there's a cheese studio. But because it started raining, but it was nothing to do with the hurricane, it was just like a sunshine shower, which are very common in Florida. It's raining in your front yard, but not in your back. Florida is like that. So we picked up our pass holder magnets, and this year for the Food and Wine Festival, you have the mini chef pass holder magnet, so we got that. And then if you went to Animal Kingdom, this is my favorite so far, probably aside from Figment, which I think was last year, you get a Simba pass holder when you go to magnet when you go to Animal Kingdom. So super cute, and they have a lot of like pass holder only stuff. Like, it's not free. The only thing that's free is the magnets, and that little passport guy is for anybody who wants to go to Food and Wine. And you can see Remy right there. That's the next magnet. He is out, I think, October 15th. I love Ratatouille, so I cannot wait to get that magnet. And I bought my mom and I some keychains, because if I buy a pin or a keychain, I buy my mom the same one. So this one was really perfect. This is a keychain set from the Magic Kingdom, and I'm going to open it so you don't get the glare as much. And it's like a best friends keychain set. I'm still gonna get the glare. I apologize. And it's magnetic, I think, so that's really cool. And it says, "Be kind, be sweet, be mini," and it has the mini bows engraved on it, so I thought that was adorable for Mom and I's purses. And then we got the Key to the Kingdom keychains. So I thought that was super cute. Super cute. Drink every time I see super cute. Yep. My wine glass is from a winery I've never been to before in Eaton, Ohio. It's called the Old Schoolhouse. I love it. So my lips tonight are Wet n Wild Mega Last in Immortal Tears. I do believe this came with the Gothographic set. Has a little unicorn on it. And I'm wearing my highlighter tonight is by Color Story. It's called Illuminate, and I used the pink shade right here. I love this. And my eyeshadow, which is like a gold. I was trying to match my dress for Animal Kingdom. It's called Immersed, the palette. And I do believe I got this from ShopMissA. It is cruelty free. I do believe it was $8 or $10. 8 to 10. The colors are so pigmented and so shiny. I love them. So I'm going to reach for this more often. There we go. Because these all looked like white a second ago because of the ring lights. But yeah, I love it. I love it. And my foundation is actually one I went back to. I didn't use my Manic Panic version Snow tonight, but I used my Even Steven whipped foundation. I love this stuff. It goes on so smoothly. It matches my skin tone perfectly. I did find this in the Kohl's makeup section, which is almost like a Sephora. The way Sephora's in JCPenney usually, that's how Kohl's makeup section is, so you can tell they're... But yeah, Even Steven, I love this stuff. It's by TheBalm. And my color is lighter than light, so you're not too washed out, but it's still just like it adheres to my skin tone because I'm naturally pale and I hate tanning. No offense to anybody who tans, it's just not for me. I don't know, I start looking orange. And anyway, like I said, this video is rambly because I don't feel like doing my chores. I don't want to clean the kitchen. Still haven't lost power. I don't think the hurricane's going to be here until Sunday. Well, it's technically Sunday now, but it's supposed to be like, if we get any bands, right now it's 1:48 a.m. here, and if we get any bands, they're going to be like the very outer bands, so I don't think we're going to lose power. Knock on wood. And I don't know, we're really, like, everybody cleared out Walmart and Publix and the gas stations, like, nobody's freaking out anymore, so I'm just like, well, you know what, if we don't freak out, we're going to lose power, and if we do freak out, nothing will happen. So a lot of people are just taking it seriously, like, what hurricane? I'm like, outer bands can be as dangerous as getting the eye or the storm walls. It's, you know, the hurricane's going to do what it wants, so there's no point in freaking out, but there's also no reason to, like, not worry about it. Because you can still get some downed tree branches and some damage, and my plants are probably going to end up across the yard, so I need to go pick those up today. More awkwardness, yay. So I don't know about anybody else, but I'm really into Renaissance Fair, so we're going to just hop all over the place with our subjects tonight. But I whipped up this purse with scrap fabric and some ribbon I found in one of my sewing boxes. It's like this goldish looking, I don't know, I thought it was pretty medieval, Renaissance-y, and it's velvet. I whipped it up in maybe 10 minutes. And I didn't line it or anything, but the length is perfect for my camera and a little hand fan and my cell phone and maybe my goblet. I'm going to try to attach something where my little unicorn chalice that I drink mead from when it's Renaissance season can go, so I don't have to just carry it around with my hand because I'm lazy and I'm also busy taking pictures. So like, hold on, mead, clip it onto something when I'm done with the glass and then move on. I don't know, I really love Renaissance Fair, and if I watch a show like Rain or The Tudors, sometimes Game of Thrones, I couldn't really get into it, but I'm just like, oh, I wish Renaissance Fair was here. And then I'm like, I can't wait. So I basically, if you didn't watch one of my last videos, I have a whole basket of accessories for like steampunk and Renaissance festivals. And I'm like, I can't wait for it to be here. And then it's gone before you know it. Ours are around fall, like October, November. And then it's still hot outside, so you're like, welcome to Florida. So no leggings, you know, no big jackets. we're still walking around in short skirts and kilts and stuff in our Florida Renaissance Fair. So another thing I'm going to do is we're just going to talk, and then I'm going to clean up my studio a little bit, because I don't know about anybody else's closet. However, when I go through my closet and I look for something to wear, because I have a whole room here, if I'm not going to wear something, I'll like pull it out and then change my mind, and it ends up on the floor. So like once a week, I basically just hang stuff. Like I have a pile, I put it in a laundry basket, find some hangers, and hope I have enough hangers to finish the job. So I can basically talk about, I guess, where I got certain things. And this is what happened over the week. It's huge, it's full. Sometimes I'll bring in my regular clothes that are supposed to be in like dressers or things I thrifted, and they just kind of end up here. So I have a pile that's basically like, doesn't belong in the closet. Like the skirt I thrifted, I'm actually going to hang it in the other closet in my studio. So I remember my like computer studio. So I remember to wear it. I love it. It's got like this chevron lace detail. It's really cute, like a skater skirt. And because it rained on my birthday weekend for Disney, I didn't want to wear my feather skirt, but I've picked out the Maleficent bow like I said I would, and had this outfit planned, and then ended up not wearing it, so I need to hang this skirt back up. We'll do that first. But I always keep my bows in my regular room, like our bedroom. Regular room, scientific term. Just so I can see them and just grab them. I put them on like a fabric belt on a hook against our wall, so that way they're all together. That's the Maleficent bow. You can't get this anymore, unfortunately, in bow form, but I do believe they released a set of Mickey ears, or mini ears, whatever you want to call them, that has the same idea, but it's a headband now, because you can see the alligator clip on the back. Yeah. Shimmery purple, evil Maleficent bow. I do like that little jewel in the middle. Anyway, Sarah, shut up. So I've really like debated against this shirt. Like, I love it, and I thrifted it. It has a keyhole back, and I'm like, I still haven't reached for it. I don't know how to pair it. I don't know if I want to wear it. I didn't mean to rhyme. It's rhyming time. And then sometimes like shorts I wear around the house before I get dressed will end up in this closet. So that goes to the dresser. I wore this dress maybe for like an hour for maybe date night, so I don't need to wash it. I just need to rehang it. It's a cute little sundress. So I'm just making like a pile of stuff to hang. Bathing suit. Another shirt that I loved. It has that like nude lining and black lace. I thrifted this as well, and I've never reached for it. I think I pull stuff into this room sometimes to like make an outfit. Like, you're gonna wear this, you're gonna figure out how to do an outfit. I spend a lot of my time just making outfits. I'm a stylist for myself. I'm so jealous of Bella because she does it for a living, but I'm like, that's a lot of work. Cute little halter top. Again, I probably brought this in here to force myself to wear it. So I'm just making a pile. We're gonna ignore the bras that are in here. Sometimes you need a strapless bra, and sometimes you need a regular bra. So I wore this dress last week. I love this thing from eBay. I'm probably not going to end up hanging anything. I'm just going to talk about it. So it has the off-the-shoulder, very early 90s, 80s. It's about midi length. Like, it probably hits right below the knee. But I found this on eBay. I just typed in vintage dress. It is by Karen Stevens, and I think I have a lot of her other dresses too that I kind of reached for. I went through a very vintage dress phase. Oh, speaking of vintage dresses, I got a bunch of formal dresses for very cheap because some were damaged, and I can't afford a dry cleaning bill right now, so I took a risk tonight, and they're in the washer right now on like the lowest cycle I could, so hopefully they survive and I can do some stylings with them. And I want to turn some of them into like Renaissance type outfits, because one's a red wedding dress from David's Bridal, and it's too big on me, but it has the boning in it, so I think I could turn it into some kind of medieval gown, get up, something. I bought it for a client when I was doing wedding dresses, and then they changed their mind about red, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have a red wedding dress and do something with it. So then I found it in my dry cleaning bag, and it needs help. So this is another one of my eBay finds. I love this dress so much. This is by Choice. And I love this because it's off the shoulder, but it still has pads. I'm so retro. I was born in the wrong era. So we're going to hang that. And then I thought this, like, this is another vintage piece, and I got it a long time ago, but I even got it before Lilo and Stitch was a thing, but is this not Lilo and Stitch? Little sundress. And it has tiny belt loops. But the belt loops are pretty high-waisted, so I really don't wear a belt with it. But if I wanted to do a Disney bound for Lilo and Stitch, that would be the dress. I think, even though it's more orange, I think Lilo and Stitch, I think Lilo's dress is more red. But anyway, it'll work. People will be like, ah, Lilo and Stitch, if I wear it to the parks. And those are yoga pants that I have to try on. That's a skirt I have to try on. Some of these things were gifted to me. This is just a basic, like, black tweed skirt. I love this skirt. I thrifted it. This is another, it's just like this peach guy, and the waistband is pleated. And it's by Candy Couture, and it's a large, but trust me, it fits like a small. So this is another one of those items where I, like, drug it in here, like, force myself to style it because it just sits in my drawer otherwise. And I mentioned this in one of my last thrifting hauls. This is by George. We call our ghost George in the house. So I'm like, hey, George. Ronnie's like, what? And I'm like, I got a skirt called George. He's like, oh, okay. So these are not hanging things. These are just like, make an outfit with these, Sarah pile. And Mom gave me a basic denim skirt that I'm going to decorate somehow. And I've already been talking forever. It's already 16 minutes, so I'm probably going to cut this short. And another plain jean skirt. I really like this one. I like the fit of it. But I'm just like, plain denim. I have to decorate it. I'm like, I'm just weird. And the lovely Brandy sent me this dress. I wore the other one she sent me to Disney, and it has donuts and unicorns on it. I'm like, perfect combination. This dress is beautiful. Thank you again, Brandy. So I'm going to hang this and remind myself to wear it very soon. Another bathing suit that doesn't belong in here. Here's a maxi dress from Rue 21. And it's inside out. I need to probably Febreze it. I wore it for my birthday last week. But I love it because it has this little, like, keyhole cutout in the chest area. Like, you tie it. And it's just, this pattern is awesome. And it has pockets. The universal requirement for dresses. Pockets. But I'm so happy I finally wore that dress because I just kept staring at it in my closet, forgot I had it for a little bit, and I was like, I'm wearing this for my birthday. It's kind of like one of those dramatic maxi dresses, but it looked really, really cute. And this is a wrap dress. I think I recorded my last video in this. But I love this pattern. And it has these 3/4 sleeves. It's very 70s. I just love it to death. So anyways, now that I have sorted out most of my to-hang pile, oh, last but not least, here's my Sally dress. I found this at the thrift store. I was like, yes, it's Sally. Oh. Oh. I love it. It would look great with a petticoat. It is that Halloween dress material, but like, without inspecting it, you would never guess that it's probably from Spirit Halloween, because it actually has the Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas official logo. The only thing I don't like about this dress is, aside from that thin Halloween spandexy material, you know what I'm talking about? Instead of a button, it has Velcro, so I've been meaning to go back and just put like a nice button on it, or maybe install a zipper, but it's glittery, it's Sally, and it matches my ears. So if we do end up going to the Not So Scary Mickey's Halloween party, that's probably what I'll wear. I love these ears. And they sit next to my new candy ears. I have like 10 pairs of ears now. I need to calm down with the ears. Yeah, I really like the keychains I got. Anyway, I just wanted to ramble with you guys for a little bit instead of doing the dishes. Because that's what we do. And I guess I will try to record the hurricane if anything happens. I'm going to make sure my battery is charged because it's not supposed to hit, like I said, Sunday afternoon or Sunday night. Even if we do just get the outer bands, we still have a high risk of very strong winds and losing power. And a strong wind in Florida can take down an oak tree. Especially if the ground floods, the water will seep into like the roots and it'll make it rot out, and then you have a tree in your driveway before you know it. So here's hoping, fingers crossed, positive energy, that Dorian doesn't do anything to us so devastating and we can just get back to normal life, because a lot of people are like, well, it's so slow moving. Like, will something please happen? So anyways, stay safe out there. If you're doing whatever makes you happy, I hope you enjoy it and it's not hurting anybody. Obviously, that's what this whole channel is about. It's about being yourself and doing what makes you smile, your heart of hearts. If you want to do it, do it. Wear a tiara, wear some mini ears, you know, dye your hair rainbow if you can. I know you always have the option, if your job doesn't allow it, wear a wig, like a natural wig, and dye your hair however you want it, because life is too short to not enjoy it. All right, and whatever you're doing right now, I hope you're enjoying it. Brunch, painting, sewing. I hope you're not driving while watching this, because that's distracted driving. That's bad. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of the day or night whenever you happen to be watching this, and Pixi out. Talk to you soon.